Hey guys, Koukun here. In today's video, we're going to show you a bungalow townhouse here in the city of Niagara Falls. This is a property that my partner Ryan and I have listed here in North Niagara Falls, and it's a one-bedroom, 1,700 square foot bungalow townhouse. So everything's on one level. You have the laundry, kitchen, the master bedroom, the ensuite, everything's on one level. But the unique part about this property is that it is on a corner lot. So because of that, you get this beautiful side yard. So most of the homes in this complex don't actually have too much of a backyard. It's fairly small. You have that small backyard. This particular property has an extension that creates a dining room, but you have all of this extra space. They have a pool in here, and this is actually a unique property. So if you go back as far, I think, as 260 feet behind the property, all of this land is owned by this unit. It's a freehold townhouse. It's not much you can do with it per se, because it is somewhat of an incline, but that land is owned by this property. So no one's going to build, a property right behind this property. So you have that privacy and you have all this space. So who is this home for? Recently, we've had more people reach out to us, specifically people who own larger homes, whether it's in the Niagara region or maybe in Toronto, right? Where maybe they don't own a larger home, but just a more expensive home. And they're looking to get a home where they can have everything on one level. Typically, the buyer of this type of home is a retiree or someone who just wants to get a place that they know they can stay in for a little while. They don't have to worry about stairs. They don't need to worry about a lot of lawn maintenance. This particular unit is a bit of an exception where you still do have quite a bit of amenities in terms of land around the property. But many times, these type of homes, they don't have much other than the home and maybe a little backyard, right? So the buyer of this type of property wants to have, a beautiful home that they get to live in and enjoy on one level, and just low maintenance, low hassle, and just really get to enjoy their sort of years of retirement. All right, so as we come into this townhouse, we have a little den on this side here. They've made it into a little sitting area with a TV, I believe. And if we go behind, so we have the stairs to the basement, and it is a fully finished basement. Over here, you have a powder room. So if you have any guests that need to use the washroom, there is a powder room here. And this, believe it or not, is one of the most special parts about this style of home, having main floor laundry access. Obviously, if the whole goal is one level living, you don't want to go down to a basement to do your laundry. So having this on the same level is a huge plus. Over here is the garage. And it's about a 1.5, it's a 2-car garage, but it's a little bit of a tight 2-car garage. But anyways, you got quite a bit of space back there. If we head on over here, so this is the main living space. You can see there's living room, dining room here. And this particular home is unique even in this townhouse complex where it has an addition off the back. This may have been part of the original structure, because when we look in the basement, there isn't there's a full foundation under that addition as well, but it essentially gives extra space to this main floor. So it's a 1,750 square foot footprint, believe it or not, for a 1-bedroom layout. So just a ton of space. If we go back here, so this is the master suite. So we have the master ensuite washroom here. So just a gigantic shower over here. So if you are looking for this type of home where you want to live on one level, many times the people buying these homes don't have kids. So having a tub is not as much of a priority for some of them. So as a result, you can see here, they've made this beautiful, huge shower over here for the master ensuite. Let's head on over to the actual master bedroom. So here you can see it's quite a spacious bedroom, and the whole layout of this home is to prioritize this space. So you can easily fit 2 or even 3 bedrooms in a 1,700 square foot layout, but instead they've prioritized making this master bedroom, walk-in closet, ensuite washroom, right? To make this like as comfortable as possible for the main occupants of this property. And the ideal buyer of this type of home isn't, a large family. It truly is a couple or a single person that wants to enjoy the main floor space. So one of the unique things about this property is that it is an end unit townhouse. So you can see through this window here, you have a beautiful pool and just a nice side yard. This is actually very unique for this complex because most of the units don't have much of a side yard, or they're an interior unit. So you don't really have even the windows on the side of the property. And I personally feel just having all these windows on the side as well as the back really makes the place feel more bright and just more spacious. Just a personal preference, but you can see you have another window here that wouldn't exist if you were a interior unit. And you have that addition off the back, just a large sunroom back there with windows on all sides. You have a beautiful deck on this side, and you have a second deck on this side. So if you like the outdoors, you want to have the outdoor space, there's definitely a lot you can do with a property like this. If you are interested in seeing more pictures and information about this property, I'll leave a link in the comments below so that you can see the listing. It'll probably only be active while this property is actively for sale, and it may sell in the next little bit here. And if you're interested in this type of property, if you're looking to downsize or you're looking to get a home here in the Niagara region where you can retire in and have this kind of one-level living, reach out to me using the contact information in the description below, and we can book a quick 15-minute phone consultation where we can discuss your options based on your budget and based on your priorities, what kind of options are available out here. Hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, all the best.